You are now listening to Cryptid Cocktail Party. Creatures, let's meet for a drink. It's a treat. Join us in the fight. Cryptid Cocktail Party. Cryptid Cocktail Party.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Cryptid Cocktail Party, a show where we have a few drinks, share a few laughs, take a dive into the unknown. I'm your host, Dave, joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Sarge. How's it going, Sarge?
What the fuck is up, y'all?
Yeah, how you doing, bud? You looking good, as always.
Oh, thank you very much. I had boxing today.
Yeah, did you beat the shit out of your kid?
No, they don't allow that, which is weird because it is Massachusetts. But I did punch my boxing coach a little harder than he or I were expecting.
Mm-hmm.
So he said I did a good job.
Well, hey, that's high praise. Coming from someone, you know, I'm proud
Coming
of you,
from
bud.
someone who is wildly uncoordinated. Apparently, I do have a slight edge in what I like to call Irish karate, which is just boxing.
Oh, not hitting your kid full as hard as you can in the face.
No, that's Irish jiu-jitsu, obviously. Just kidding, friends in Ireland. We know you're actually normal people.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad.
Yeah, how are you? Oh, wait, Dave. So I know this is an audio medium. So for those of you who are listening at home, I'm sorry. Look.
Oh, shit, that's a picture of me.
Yeah, you're right there on my mantle, buddy.
Right on the
in a place of
mantle.
honor.
I love that. I feel honored. I feel honored to have a spot in your home.
What I really like is that when business meetings happen at this computer during the week, everybody on the meeting can see that.
I get to see my glorious mug.
Yeah.
I love it.
The Pope of Aviators.
Yeah, yours is hanging up over. You can't see it. It's over here.
That's right. I'm always watching over you. So
exactly. This constant judging look.
The shame I feel.
Yeah. Shame I feel.
Yeah, that's true. We both feel it.
Yeah. No, but I'm doing good. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. I had a pretty good Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We did a ramen tour of Philly. We just went to a bunch of different ramen places.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I would do that by myself on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was really cool. I had a really good time. Walked around Chinatown. Chinatown in Philly is fucking awesome. It's one of the funnest places in the world. But yeah, it was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah. Besides that, I don't know. I'm doing good.
We got some stiff reviews over the last week.
Yeah. I was going to get to that.
Okay. I'll let you get to it then.
Well, I was going to say, it turns out our Weather Weapon series, big hit. People love it.
They do love it. They do love it. You know what? They were highly critical, but it's only because they liked it.
Exactly. They just wanted to keep us on our toes.
My favorite is the one where they demanded we take the episode down now.
Yeah. Do they work for YouTube? I don't know. They were very upset.
And my question is, when has that ever worked? When has demanding, just a random citizen demanding you take something down, when has that ever actually worked? If anything, that would inspire me to put it in more places.
Yeah. I also, because of all the wonderful feedback we got from our Weather Weapon, I almost did a part 3 today.
That would have been great.
I almost did it.
I would have been so happy about that.
But instead, I did something a little different this week. Not a little different. We've done a bunch of these. We're doing another redo episode.
Okay.
It's a story that when I did it the first time, I liked it. I thought it was good. The guest I had for it, very half-hearted in it.
Okay.
So the episode isn't that great, but also after rereading the original script, I don't know how anyone listened to it. It was a jumbled mess. It was fucking terrible.
Dude, you were still figuring shit out.
Yeah,
it's all good.
But it has everything that I know that you'll love in a story. It doesn't have a real end to it, and I still
Even
didn't write
better.
one. I kind of just I kind of left the script not as it was, but I kind of beefed it up, made it more readable and understandable, and sentences that work good.
Well, of course, I'm paraphrasing here, but I do believe the quote is something along the lines of, Great scripts are never finished. They're just abandoned. Much like your children.
I don't know if that's the case for this. But anyways, so we're going to be redoing the Van Meter Visitor. Is that something you're familiar with?
No.
No, you're unfamiliar.
Unfamiliar.
You're going to love this episode.
Okay.
I can already guarantee it. All right. So
okay.
This story takes place in Van Meter, Iowa, hence the name, the Van Meter Visitor, in the fall of 1903. So Van Meter at this time was like a small coal mining town. Still could be for all I know. I did not look into it. But I'm sure you can picture like what I mean. It's got dirt roads, or more accurately, dirt road, a couple of telephone poles, water troughs for your horses. And at night, it gets real dark real fast. It's like the kind of darkness where if you see a light outside your window at 1 a.m., your brain doesn't go, must be a car or something. It goes, well, that's fucking new and probably concerning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's problematic.
Yeah. And over the course of roughly 5 nights, September 29th through October 3rd, 1903, that's exactly what happened to several respectable men in town who all reported seeing something that absolutely should not have existed. What they described was an 8 to 9 foot tall humanoid, massive, smooth, bat-like wings, a blunt horn sticking out of its head, and from the tip of that horn would shoot bright white beams of light, the witnesses said, that temporarily blinded them. Basically, it's a pterodactyl with like a built-in headlamp.
I was thinking Baron Trump.
Does he have he might have a horn. I don't know.
I think he just hides it under the part
Gotcha.
of his hair.
So you're not familiar with this creature at all?
No, it sounds hilarious.
It is pretty good.
Okay. I love the bat wings. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. And also, and this detail is consistent across a couple accounts. It smelled horrific. Like what exactly? I don't know. It was just universally agreed that it smelled bad.
And you know something has to smell real bad for people in 1903 Iowa to be like, it stinks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not because they're dirty people, but because it's like the 1903, not a lot of sewers.
Not a lot of regular bathing, I would assume.
Yeah, probably a lot of outhouse situations.
Yeah. That's always the one thing, like when you watch like a period piece movie or TV show, like that takes place in like 1903 or earlier, is like people like going down on each other. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it's like, don't go in there.
That's any sex scene that happens in a period piece. I'm just like, that must smell so fucking bad.
Oh yeah. And there's probably so much hair.
Oh God, dude. You have to
loads of it.
Yeah. You gotta like bushwhack to find your way to anything down there.
You need to bring a campaign hat and a machete.
Yeah, dude, something. All right. So let's get into some of these stories. Like what happened here. So on September 29th, 1903, at around 1 a.m., local businessman U.G. Griffith was awoken by a bright light shining directly into his bedroom window. Now remember, electricity in small towns like Van Meter in 1903 is still relatively new, if it existed at all.
It was like a 12-year-old kid on a bicycle. Just
yeah. Streetlights are very rare. Headlights don't exist yet. So if you see a focused beam of light blasting into your window, that's not normal. It's like borderline supernatural. For a split second, I can guarantee you that this dude thought he was being raptured for like a minute.
Either that or he's like, did I build my house on train tracks again?
Yeah, for like a split second, this dude was probably freaking out.
I would.
Yeah, but in the end, he just got annoyed, and he was like understandably annoyed. He assumes someone is screwing around with some kind of spotlight, so he goes outside to confront whoever is behind it. Instead, he sees the light isn't just some dickhead fucking with them, but it's actually attached to something massive. He then watched as whatever it was leap from one roof to another across the street. Not like glide or fly, but jump from one roof to across the street.
Yeah, and this is like 1903, so the houses are pretty far apart, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Then the light and whatever it was attached to took off and disappeared into the night. So that's the first sighting. The very next night, around 12:30 a.m., town physician Dr. Alcott wakes up in the back room of his office under the same circumstances as the first, a bright light shining directly onto his face through the window. So the good doctor decides, fuck this, I'm tired, it's late, I don't have time for whatever witchcraft or wizardry is going on. So he grabs his gun because it's 1903, and that was the go-to solution for basically anything.
That's how doctors solved a lot of problems back then.
Yeah, that and cocaine.
Oh, you've got a cold? Well, do this cocaine to get the ghosts out of your blood.
Yes. So he grabs his gun and he goes outside. He approaches the source of the light and sees what he describes as a humanoid figure with smooth bat-like wings and a blunt horn protruding from its head. That horn is the source of the light. This is where we get the actual description of the creature. It was from the second sighting. He raises his revolver and fires 5 shots at it, which didn't do shit. So he's like, sorry, my bad. And then slowly retreats back inside.
Does he know if the bullets hit it?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay. The only reason I ask is that like handguns, not the greatest when it comes to aiming. You know, they're pretty accurate up to a certain point, but there's like a lot of distance. You're probably not going to hit what you're shooting at.
Yeah, I don't know how close he got to it, but also the thing's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's not like I feel like it's a hard target to miss.
Right. So yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, but I also don't know. I
mean, if he was close enough to see that it had like a blunt horn on its head, and that thought kind of is rolling around in my brain right now. Like, what does he mean by blunt? Is it like a shot glass, basically? Like,
yeah, the way I kind of think is like a rhino horn, but like the tip cut off.
Yeah.
That's
also weird.
Yeah, but also it'd be hard to miss that it had a horn, even if it was dark out, because again, it fucking shoots light. You can't miss it.
It's like Hellboy's horns, right?
Yeah, kind of. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he shoots at it, doesn't do shit. So he goes back inside, and then this thing just kind of fucks off into the night.
I would do the exact same thing. So I'm with you, Doc.
And then October 1st rolls around and enter Peter Dunn. He's a bank cashier who believes that this whole thing is just an elaborate hoax. He thinks that it's possibly burglars trying to distract the town from some sort of high stakes robbery, which honestly, this would have been a pretty rad like prequel for Ocean's 11. Just a team of like heisters doing whatever.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I want to just call back quickly. I don't know if you caught it, but you said the word burgers instead of burglars. And so for a second, I was thinking like Mayor McCheese had his hand in this, or maybe there was just some German dudes there and that was just their last name. I was like, burgers. Is this a 1903 word I don't know?
You thought Mayor McCheese and not Hamburglar?
Well, yeah, because Mayor McCheese is a burger, whereas Hamburglar is just stealing burgers.
I don't know, whatever. I don't.
He could be doing it in conjunction.
You know, why don't you not call me out
on
my mumble mouth? All right, okay, making me look like a dum dum.
I'm not trying to make you look like a dum dum. I'm trying to express the joy that I felt for a brief moment when I imagined a bunch of clandestine cheeseburgers running amok.
No, that's an entirely separate episode. We'll get to that eventually.
So another yokai, I'm sure.
Oh, they're for sure, probably.
Yeah, there's got to be a cheeseburger yokai, and it's like super American.
So Peter Dunn, the bank teller, he thinks that this is burglars, not burgers, trying to distract the town, which would have been pretty cool.
That would have been great.
Yeah. So what he does is he camps out in the bank overnight, and at around 1 a.m. he hears what he describes as gargling or like a strangled gasping sound coming from outside. He opens the door to investigate and is immediately blinded by the horn light, which, I mean, serves him right, because if he truly believed that this was a bunch of robbers, why go investigate a distraction?
You're staying in a bank at night, trying to catch burglars committing crimes.
Yes.
And your thought is, let me open the door to this secured bank. And exit it to confront burglars.
That's what I'm saying.
No weapon.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you fall for such a clear distraction? If you thought that this was burglars, why would you leave? Like, why would you go outside? You were going to come inside and then you fucking blast them away.
Absolute moron. You could have done a Home Alone thing. It would have been great.
Oh, there was so many other options than just, let me go investigate this sound real quick.
Let me open the locked door to the bank to investigate what I think are burglars.
Yeah. No. So he's blinded by the light. When his vision clears, he sees the creature and does what everyone else in this moment seems to be doing, and that is he starts unloading rounds into this motherfucker.
Oh, he did have a weapon.
He did. Of course he does. He's guarding a bank. But again, it does nothing like at all, and it just kind of fucks off. Now, either on the same night or the next, reports kind of vary of what it was, but hardware merchant O.V. White wakes up to those same like rasping noises outside of his store. He looks out his window and he sees the creature perched up on a telegraph pole. So he shoots it. It's kind of a running theme for this
This
episode.
is the most American story. It's right up there with when the natives fought the Sasquatch.
But this time it fires back and it releases like a powerful, noxious odor towards them. No,
It just farted. It was a nervous fart. That's what happened.
yeah,
We all get it. It happens.
yeah. When I'm in a terrifying situation, sometimes it just kind of
You just fart. It just happens.
Yeah, it's either that or a boner. It depends on where
Fear fart.
where the
Sorry.
fear is at. No.
Or you get the rare fear boner / fart combo.
Yeah, which is not a comp. I mean, it's a good deterrent for any robber, any would-be mugger, but
Because you're so confused about what's coming. Is he going to poop? Are we going to have sex? What's happening?
got to keep them guessing, keep them on their toes.
Meanwhile, you got to keep him gassing.
All right.
I went.
Now, around this time, miners in Van Meter, and I mean that as in like people that go underground to dig resources.
This is going to be a Chris Hansen episode for a second.
Yeah, it's miners as in like hard hats and pickaxes, not the ones that the elite seem to prefer and have no repercussions over their preference of them.
Dave, why don't you take a seat right over there?
Now, they had reportedly been hearing strange noises coming from the local coal mine. Again, Van Meter was a mining town. One account described the sounds as, quote, like Satan and a regiment of imps coming forth for battle, which is metal as fuck.
That's oddly beautiful coming from a coal miner.
Yeah,
you know?
it's kind of poetic. And the mine manager at the time, J.L. Platt, reportedly said that he had also witnessed something coming out from the shaft. Now, here's where reporting gets slightly inconsistent. Some accounts say one creature, others say two. The second one's smaller than the first, but the description stayed consistent. Wings, horns, lights, you know what it looks like. So
Yeah.
Platt does what any good company man would do and organizes a posse. Because if you are a mining town in 1903 and a glowing wing thing crawls out of your shaft, you gather men with rifles. It's like it's like 1903
my favorite part of every
policy.
story. Honestly, my favorite part. Also, can we just quickly talk about everybody's names?
Oh, they're all great. They're all 1903
They're all
names.
great. They all sound like somebody who lost a lot of money when the stock market crashed in 1929.
Yeah. They're all that era.
Fancy as fuck.
It's well, yeah, these were all, like I said, there's no, what's crazy about this story is that there's no like regular man who saw this thing apparently.
Right.
It's like,
all
it's doctors, bank like it's all like upstanding
lawyers.
citizens. Like it's kind of crazy. So before dawn, a group of armed town folk gathered outside the mine and waited. When the creature or creatures returned to the shaft, they just fucking unloaded on this thing. One newspaper reported that the barrage of gunfire was heavy enough to, quote unquote, have sunk the Spanish fleet. That's how many bullets were flying around at this thing, which is just phenomenal early 1900s journalism. And once again, according to the reports, there was no visible damage to the creatures. The creatures, they just kind of shrieked, released that same fart smell again, and then retreated back down into the mine. And once the creatures were back down in the depths, the solution, they just bricked up the entrance. They didn't like pursue it. They didn't investigate any further. They just collectively decided like, that's the end of that, and then sealed it up.
just lock him in there with his farts and let him deal with himself.
They just did what they do like at the end of horror movies. They just sealed it away and just prayed that it didn't come back.
It's being investigated by top men.
Top man. But I mean, it seemed to have worked. Like the sightings stopped. So
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, that did work. That did work.
the one thing that I don't think they accounted for though is that you just sealed off the mine. Your town is a mining town.
Oh.
What are you gonna do?
Well, it's probably why we've never heard of this town before, and we probably won't ever hear about it again.
Yeah, I don't even know if it still exists. It's still there, I think.
But like, they probably had to do another business. Maybe they just started. Maybe they went into business selling the first fart sprays.
Maybe, or maybe. I mean, we'll get into some theories, but that's the story of the Van Meter visitor. It's not a lot, but there's a lot of firing at things in it.
Honestly, what I like is a defense mechanism of the putrid fart smell.
Yeah,
Because I can't think of many things that are grosser than like when you're walking around somewhere and you walk through someone's fart cloud.
Oh yeah.
Like when it's your fart, it's like gross, but not the worst thing in the world. When it's someone else's, they might as well have just farted directly in your mouth. It's the most disgusting thing in the world. This happens in my gym. There's like a phantom farter, and I'm pretty sure this guy's got like some kind of parasite. Because it'll just the smell will fill the entire, and it's not a small gym. It will fill the entire building.
Oh God.
And I think he might need medical attention.
Yeah. Or maybe
But I'll tell you what, I won't follow him into a mine.
Maybe he's like a vegan. I feel like vegan farts are always the worst. It smells like a barn. Yeah.
It's all vegetables.
Yeah. No shade to vegans. You guys are doing great.
Good for you guys.
Your farts are some of the most atrocious I've ever. It's like a dirty barn. Let's all be honest with ourselves. You can't deny it, or you can deny it. You know what? Write me an email, cryptidcocktail@gmail.com.
Yeah, maybe we're wrong, but I don't think we are. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, so there you have it. That's the story. Now, do you have any theories as to what this thing could be?
I'm at a loss here because I have never heard of a creature that emits light from a blunt horn on its head.
Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone has. I think this is it. I think this is the only time.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I guess we're just going to go with the old standby of interdimensional creature.
Honestly, I didn't even think about that. That didn't even cross my mind. I mean,
Nephilim. It was the Nephilim.
You know what? We almost got there.
We almost.
Yeah. Was it so? I mean, it could have been a hoax, possibly. But if it was, it involved multiple prominent men repeatedly firing guns into the night. And then
stilts, like there would have had to been stilts involved in some kind of mechanism to make the wings.
Yeah, it had to have been a lot. I mean, like, and then they doubled down publicly in like newspapers. Like, that's a lot of commitment from prominent men just for like a small town prank.
Yeah. Like I don't think a lot of prominent men are going to be like, we got to do. We got to come up with a bad guy.
Yeah. The other option is that it's mass hysteria, possibly the fierce.
But it's only affecting the most prominent guys in the town.
I guess, maybe it could have been a misidentified animal. Large birds can look pretty fucking scary at night.
Yeah, but a bird that's more than 6 feet tall.
Yeah. Well, there's that fucking, was it that crane? There's like a crane. Aren't cranes pretty big? Or stork? What's the one that they thought Mothman was?
Oh, could be a stork, I guess.
Or a crane, yeah.
I mean, pelicans are pretty big, but they're not that big.
They're also not in Iowa. They're pretty far away.
Well, you're really limited in my options here. I mean, like I can't think of one bird that is so unreasonably large that someone would mistake it for a person.
Oh, heron. Herons
like a great blue heron. They're pretty tall, but I don't think they're tall enough. And where would the light be coming from?
That's what I was going to say. But most birds don't have beams of light shooting from their skulls.
Or maybe some kid just captured one and then like stuck a lantern on its head.
Yeah, maybe.
And he's just dying laughing in the bushes as all these people are trying to shoot at it.
Yeah. The only possible explanation, well, there's two. One, it was like just newspapers embellishing shit. Like in the early 1900s, fucking people love that shit. And they kind of just made stuff up a lot of the time.
Yeah. See the Spanish-American War for details. Hearst wasn't exactly the most honorable guy in the world.
Yeah. But my theory is that I think the mine, I think they struck something in the mine and it was like a gas leak.
Okay.
The smell, people hallucinating.
That's definitely a good theory. I agree.
I think that's mostly like the smell was probably maybe sulfur or some sort of natural gas. And the town was just a little too close to the mines and the mine shafts. And it was just kind of like given like a Silent Hill type scenario.
Yeah. And like the whole time they're seeing this creature and shooting at it, thinking it's a monster. And it's really just the sheriff holding up a flashlight. Like, what are you guys doing? Yeah.
The only other thing I think of is that if it was like a hoax and it was perpetrated by like the most prominent men in society, is that it was like some sort of corporate sabotage to try and fuck with the mining company to get like something out of it. I don't know what, I don't know why, but if it was a hoax and it was done by these people, there had to be some sort of monetary reasoning behind it.
Of course.
Like,
I mean, maybe they were trying to get like the town to shut down or whatever. That could be it.
yeah, like they could have been like propositioned by another mining company to like fuck with whoever was there now, get them out so that the other people can come in and buy the mine and then take that.
Yeah, because you lower the value of the mine because everyone went crazy.
Yeah, and apparently there's a boarded up pterodactyl.
Yeah, and if you're a prominent member of society, the best way to get good property would be to make it really cheap, lower the property value by having everybody move out. No one wants to live in the town. Then you buy it all up, you develop it.
Yeah,
Bob's your uncle. You're a millionaire.
For me, that's if it was a hoax, that's what it is. But I honestly just think that
swamp gas.
I didn't want to say it, but because I feel like that's a cop out for a lot of like cryptid sightings.
I mean, I don't necessarily think it's a cop out. I think it's entirely possible that, it could be something like that. I mean, how many times was there a hysteria in Europe that turned out to be something close to ergot poisoning? You know? You
got like the dancing plague and fucking all that shit.
Right. So it could very easily have been something like that. I mean, I don't know how that would work. I don't know. I've never heard of any swamp gas that makes you hallucinate.
Well,
but I know
I don't
that,
mean like swamp gas. I mean like if there's like a natural gas leak from the mine, like they hit a vein.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm just using swamp gas as a stand-in.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah, mine gas. But yeah, like that to me is the most reasonable thing. But we did not touch on the fact that it could have been Nephilim. So
it could have been
interdimensional creature.
Yeah,
which is why they couldn't get photos. It was blurry by natural,
just by nature.
Yeah, natural sources.
Yeah, you hate to see it happen.
You hate to see it. Or it could have been chemtrails.
Yeah. But
or maybe they came up with this story to distract everyone from the Epstein Files. First recorded instance.
This is preemptive. They knew something like this would happen in the future.
They knew it was
coming. They knew that the Epstein Files were going to get released, and they were like, "We need to come up with something quick to get them off the scent, a distraction." Who in 2026 they're going to be talking about the Van Meter visitor. And that's what it is. You know what? I think we solved it.
They were like, why are we trying to get ahead? How far ahead of this do you want to get? 123 years.
Yeah. I think we got to the bottom of this. This is clearly what's going on. It's a deep state liberal hoax to distract from.
It was a trans drag queen and they're trying to hide it.
Ah, fuck.
Unbelievable.
We're so good.
The things these liberals will do to draw attention away from their own failings. Meanwhile, they'll look at these files. The Dow's up over 500,000 million points.
Dude, it's the Dow's the highest it's ever been. So it's crazy.
The highest it's ever been.
Yeah. You know what? You're not even a real lawyer. All right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a real lawyer because I have the Barbie and I dressed like it.
Exactly. All right, sorry. So that's the episode. It's not a long story. It's not a good.
This is a fun story.
It's a fun story, but it's a little shorter. There's not a lot to go off of, obviously, as you can tell by the length of this episode. But it's fun. I'm glad I got to do it with you because I figured you would appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be gone next week.
You are.
So, and I apologize in advance, but
fine.
I do have to go to work in another state for a while, or another place. Actually, I'm going to Puerto Rico. I'm very excited.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'll tell you off air. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. So that's the episode. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Is there anything you want to plug or say before I do my whole spiel?
No, I'm good right now. You can just follow me on TikTok, Sarge the Destroyer, or Instagram. Don't bother following me on Twitter. I am not going to get the notification. I only use that to say mean things to people who suck.
Hell yeah.
I pick on the government.
And you can follow us on Instagram at Cryptid Cocktail. Follow us on TikTok, Cryptid Cocktail Party. Leave us a 5-star rating and review wherever you can. It really helps the show. It really helps the show.
Yes, please.
So please.
Please help us.
Please.
We want to be mildly successful at this. So
Is
I'll take moderate. Okay,
yeah,
moderately. Moderately successful. Pardon me.
I think that's all I got. Shirts are ordered. So
I'm so excited for those.
Yep.
I cannot wait.
It's about 2 to 3 week turnaround for them to make the shirts and get them to me. Then after that, it's just me getting them to you guys. And I think that's it. So with that out of the way, Sarge, you want to say goodbye and I love you to the audience?
Yes. Audience, goodbye and I love you.